Hello, everyone. Nice to have you all here. And welcome to our webinar called Work Less, Earn More. We will talk today about our elite features in Uku that are currently in use and what we have built, we have planned to build this year. Today I have here with me Rain.
Hi, I'm Ryan.
And we're glad to have this webinar with you. So throughout the years, we have seen that the accounting practices have three different levels, if we can call like that. First, they start to manage their tasks and clients in some kind of Excel sheet, which is better than nothing. Then they move on and start to use some kind of practice management tool. For example, Uku with the theme package, which is like a base layer. And after that, when the foundation has been settled, they have decided to move on and they want to integrate even more what they do with other systems, also automate the data collection and have more processes in place. In this case, Uku Elite package is a good use. But now let me share my screen and let's dive into the features. Okay, so we are now in the App Store and let's have a look how Documents app can help you. The most common use case is that an accountant sends every single month a reminder to the client saying, I need the missing documents. Then the client would reply to that email, accountant needs to download the files, go to the document management system, upload them there. It takes a lot of time. But in Uku, you can integrate with either Google Drive, OneDrive, SharePoint, or with Dropbox even. And what happens? You can set up first automated emails that, for example, every single month an email is sent to the client, please send me the missing documents. Now, the client replies to that email with an attachment that can be seen here or either here, and the accountant doesn't need to download and later upload them. They're going to be automatically added to your document management system. Can you imagine how much time this is going to save you?
A lot.
Yes. And now opening once again the Documents app, then in the settings part, you can see here that Uku can also help you with creating folders. For example, whenever there is a file related to that client during that month, Uku will create a folder. So that's a big help. You don't need to go through your Google Drive and create a folder for 200 clients for May or June, for example. And all the other things you can, how you can create the structure in the document management system. Also, what is really important for bigger accounting bureaus is that they don't want to store the files in Uku. So you can say that don't back up the files in Uku. Everything will be stored only in your document management system. This feature is definitely a big hit and used a lot by different accounting companies. But now, when we're talking already about client communication, let's explore a little bit how the client portal custom menu can benefit your company as well. And now we are seeing how the client will see the client portal. And what we have understood by talking to different companies is that they use Uku's client portal as a central hub where the clients can access all the information they need related to things they need to do and how they need to communicate with their accountant. They can see the tasks that have been assigned to them, and they can also send requests to their accountant. But to move a little bit even further, you can create your own company-wide links or client-specific links. So the client will have everything they need at their fingertips. And the most popular use cases are that you can, for example, link to your client straight away their finance report. You don't need to email, they don't need to look for it from their emails. You can also add here the onboarding questionnaire. For example, if you go with the client onboarding through the client portal, or for example, feedback survey link or link to their client document management system. So there's a lot of different use cases. You can put your own company website or services, agreements, and so on. Yes, this is also very much used by the companies as well. And while the client portal streamlines client communication and document sharing, then keeping an eye on the budget is very important as well. And moving on now to the budgeting part, here in the App Store, we just have the app. You can't set up anything here besides activating and deactivating it. And the budgeting comes very handy when you're working on fixed price agreements. And now let's see how to set it up. You can create under the client card, under the budgets, different budgets. You can name them. Let's say your fixed price package is 2,000 euros per month, and maybe your budget in that case will be 1,500 to obviously earn some profits as well. And you can say if you want the budget to be related all the invoices that you create for that client during the period, or you want to choose it to be connected to only one specific or some specific contracts, or you can relate it to topics or projects. Variety you can choose from is big. Also, you can say if it's a fixed budget, as I mentioned, or recurring. And very important part, you can say that I want Uku to send me a warning when I have reached a certain amount of that budget. And I can choose to have either a notification in Uku or an email. And now when I close this part, I can see what has been happening to this client. For example, in March, everything was good. I didn't get anywhere close to the budget. Here in April, something went wrong. I can go later and investigate a little bit further. I've gone over the budget. In May, I was close to the budget. I reached the 90% already. And this month, everything is still good. And here on the right side, you can also have an overview how I'm doing currently during this month. So budgeting part is extremely important, helping your company to stay efficient and profitable. And optimizing budget is a key part of running an efficient practice, but true efficiency comes when your tools talk to each other. And now I'm jumping back to the settings and apps and talk a bit about the public API. Soon we will be releasing an integration with Zapier that allows you to automate client and contact creation. For example, if you use some kind of a sales tool, for example, Pipedrive, and you convert a lead there, that can trigger a client and contact creation in Uku, saving you time and reducing manual entry. We are also working on enabling automated task creation, making your daily work even more efficient, but that's coming a little bit later, maybe in some months. And besides Zapier, we actually have an integration with Make.com, also in plan for the current year. And that helps, yes, as we said, tools talk to each other and streamline the work process even more. And now let's move on to the member management in Uku, and let's talk about Workforce app. This helps you to keep your team organized and informed because all the information is in one place. And what you can exactly manage here? First of all, member fields. We have seen companies that have set up a really big list of different member fields, and you can choose yourself what kind of information you would like to store in Uku about your employees. For example, annual performance review. And we can see later on how it shows on the client, or not the client, but the member profile. also flex time, which allows you to enter what's the company-wide or a member-based agreement, how many hours to work per month or weekly. And then you can track over time, and in case needed, the employee can have a shorter day, for example. Also, office attendance tracking, which allows you to have an understanding where the employees are working. Are they working in the office, or are they working at home or remotely? And what you can do, you can have your office IP addresses. And when this has been entered and I'm logged into Uku, then this blue little button or sign here shows that I'm at the office. Whenever I change the location, this would automatically change to remote. And for example, I open this task where the time is tracking, and I can see here some time has been entered remotely, some time without the tag is office time. And all this information can be taken out in the FlexTime report as well.
With this, this is basically it's automated totally. You don't need to switch manually because you know your office IP and everything.
Yes, office IP is office work and everything else is as remote work.
And Uku switch it automatically.
Yes, correct. And now let's see under the profile. As we were saying, then you can store your employee information, like what's their education, what softwares they know to use, what are their language skills. Very important also when the employees are changing, what kind of tools, technical tools, then they are having computers, screens at home and so on. As I mentioned, the annual performance review, the accountant itself can enter here already. Their feedback, they can see when is the time for the next review and so on. On the notes part, you can enter company-wide information, what's needed. I've seen that companies have entered, for example, rules, so-called rules, how to use Uku, what to keep in mind when entering tasks, to be sure that all the tasks have the topic, or how to track time, and what are the internal agreements. And this is just an example about how to use Uku, but it can be overall everything. And now the last part here is the vacations part, where employees can request for a time off. They can see how many vacation days they have left. As we mentioned, flex time, they can see what's their vacation, flex time bonus, and so on. And now all the employees can enter their vacations. And when we move here to the big calendar, I can see who's on vacation. For the next week, I have entered a week of vacation. For example, for tomorrow, I have entered a remote work. So as a team lead or company owner, I would like to maybe have a team meeting, and I want everyone to be in the office, so I can quickly navigate to this calendar and see who's, in case someone is away, I'm not going to plan to that day. Correct, yes. And now talking about employees, people work with tasks, tasks disappear. We have seen a lot of questions from time to time. What happened to the task? Who made changes? And these things can be frustrating. Now we have created to Uku an audit log, and it can be found from several places. One place you can reach audit log is from your own profile, from here. Or you can open the client card if you know that you're looking for some specific task related to that client. And here I click audit log, which actually opens me another tab, and I can see I had the consultation task for what I had tracked time, and I can see here, okay, this has been deleted, and I can see actually I did it myself. Not a good job by me. But what I can do, I can just click undo, and this task will be restored with all the time entries, so the track time is not lost as well. An audit log allows you and to your company to go back 100 days in the past, so you can act as an investigator to your own team and see what kind of changes were made by who and when needed, you can just restore the task with the time entries. But at the moment, so much of the elite features that we have currently in Nuku, but we have a lot of interesting features coming this year as well. So let's look a little bit into them as well. First thing we're seeing here is the BI reporting, and a lot of company owners and team leads are looking for it. This feature is currently in the concept stage, and you are welcome to have a little sneak peek what we are thinking of, what to build and do. And it will help you to analyze the key insights, such as which clients are doing well, which services are effective, and track the overall profit and loss in your company. And also you can see the member profitability and by client. And yeah, this is, as we said, this is still a concept version. We are waiting also for you to share maybe your ideas. You just get in contact with us, and we will contact some clients as well to know what you are looking for and what will be your what you will be looking for. And now okay, coming further, maybe the signatures part is also something we have heard about a lot. And what we have thought about is that you can, on the task, you can mark this task for signing. You can add some attachment, and this task will be then assigned to the client portal. The picture you're seeing right now is from the accounting side and from the Uku side. And now another very hot topic is proposals. We don't have an image to show yet, but the first version of the proposal integration will be available via Zapier, and the initial idea is to use integration via Ignition and Anchor. And yes, this is it for now about the elite features that are available and that we are thinking of building this year. And as you know, everyone who's using Team Package at the moment, they have the elite features for free until the end of the summer. Feel free to test them, take the time to test them, see how they can benefit you, especially the workforce and the documents app, and probably also the public API. So all of them, I would say. Just give them a try, and if you have questions, just let us know. I hope you got the information, useful information, and you can try to set up these workflows and processes in your companies as well.
And also, if you want to be a beta tester for our BI reporting or our signatures workflows, then just write us, and we'll add you in the testing group.
Yes, correct. We're more than open to work with our clients and hear your feedback when building the features, because we build it for you.
Okay.
But that's everything for today, and have a great rest of the day.
Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.